I'm going to talk to you about the country you live in. You know, Americans are proud of their country. You know, one of the things I try to tell people, you know, really, we did not invent patriotism, but we perfected it. Okay, we really did. We have got a flag that we can be proud of. You know, I'm serious. I have to laugh when I see some countries, you know, they wave their flag like they're doing something and like they got something to be proud of, and they have nothing to be proud of. And what's happened is because Americans love their country, all these other countries say, oh yeah, we have to love our country. When we love our country, we can start talking today about what it's great and be talking for a week. And those guys go, well, our country's great. Our country's great because, well, our country's great. No, it's not. But this one is. And this is a great country. Americans, you know, I don't care, guys. Look, I told you, I like football. I'm not that sold on or sold out to the sports idea. But I don't care if it's a baseball game or a football game. You watch those Americans, brother, when they sing that national anthem. I don't care if it's this guy that looks like he, you know, a leftover hippie from the '60s with a beer belly out in front of him. When they play that national anthem, Americans love this nation as a whole. I'm talking about the lost love this country and the saved love this country. And so I'm going to talk to you about the country. The first thing I'm going to tell you about our country, this is the best country in the history of the world. All right? Please understand, I am not a thief. I am not trying to hip check Israel out of the picture. I do not believe that Israel was God's chosen people and no longer are. I believe Israel is God's chosen people today. I think that as the time of the Gentiles winds down, we're going to see God bless Israel again. God's going to use Israel again. But there has never been a country like this one right here. There has never been a nation that has been good to every nation on the face of this earth. I can say this. I can't prove it, so I won't say it. But I think I would probably be safe to say there is not a nation on this earth that has not benefited in some way by this country right here. Even the nations that hate us. You know, I remember a few years ago, Russia was small-time stuff as far as communism as compared to Albania. Albania was one of the staunchest. It was almost like the Nazis were in Germany. Albania is one of the most close-watched communist countries in the world. And when Albania had an earthquake, who helped them? The United States of America. And every place you turn, this country has helped the nations. I was talking to a fella, young guy in the Army, and I said, well, where you? He was getting ready to get deployed. This was several years ago, and I said, well, where are you going? And he told me the name of some little African country. We probably got more people in this pavilion than they have in the whole country, you know. And he told me the name of this little African country, and I said, do we have a base there? He said, no. I said, is there a war there? He said, no. I said, well, why are they sending you there? He said, my job in the military is to build water purification plants. He said, that's what I do. He said, in the Army, we build water purification plants so that our Army has good water to drink. And he said, our government is sending us to that African country to build 2 water purification plants so that that country will have pure water. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That goodness about our country came from this book. You understand? The goodness of America came from the Bible. I want you to know this is the best nation that ever has been. This is the best nation that exists right now. As far as other countries, this is one country that does not always think of its self-interest. In fact, I'm going to tell you something, guys. Nobody is justified in hating the United States unless they hate good and unless they hate God. This country has helped nations. This country has helped people, and it has let its own self-interest go to the side, and it has just done something for other people. Yeah. So you live in the best nation that there ever has been.